Hi everyone, so I'm back to do a quick craft with me video. So I'm making some little, well not little, I'm making some travel notebook size journals, and they're going to be in a nature theme, as in like ferns and foliage, that kind of stuff, plants, flowers. You'll see when it's done. Anyway, I found these flowers. I can't remember where I got them from. When I say I found them on a folder in my computer, on my computer, that normally it's stuff from Creative Fabrica or the other free sites. I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, I thought, right, I'll resize a couple, which I've done here. I think that's its normal size, and I just elongated it a little bit and done that there. And then these three, again, all different sizes, that and that. I will put this up as a freebie, you know, for those of you that can't draw like me. Terrible. I've been sitting trying to sketch stuff. I'm just useless. But anyway, so I'll put this up as a freebie. I've already done one, and I've coloured it in. And what I'm using to colour in, I haven't got anything fancy. I can't even, oh, that was the brand. And they're just dual tipped brush pens, fine tip one side and then obviously the brush, and I'm just using these, right? I'm doing some stitching, and the colour that I'm using is like a greeny grey colour. You can't really see it. Can you see it? Anyway, so I'm going to do two more. Oh, and what else I'm using? We got a big parcel through the other day. Can't remember what was in it. I think it might have had something to do, no, something to do with my husband. What did he order? Oh, he went and bought a spade from the hardware store, and he'd ordered it online and went to pick it up, and they had it in that ready for him. So I was like, I'm keeping that, and it's double layered, so I've got double the amount, and I've got some rolled up somewhere else. Anyway, right, so I used that. And what else did I use? Now you can cut your tag out just by hand. If you've got a template like this, I just put that. This was from ARTYmaze. Yep, and I didn't even like do that straight. Let's see, it's like skew iffy. There we go, it's just a little bit that side. Andrea ARTYmaze, she had a set of 3 of these. I don't think she's still selling them, but there may be other people that are selling them. It's really hard to show you. Let me see. So you've got that size. Don't know what size that is. Actually, I'll tell you, because someone will ask, won't they? Right, in centimetres, if I have it run the right way, it's 10 by 5. That's the smallest one. And then this one is what I'm using. I don't know what that is in inches. I'm not getting another ruler out. That's 7 by 13 and a half. And then there's the bigger one, which is 16 by 9, or just shy of 9. Okay, but if you like, they're great. The acrylic ones are really good because you can see, can't you, like literally what you're cutting out. You can see behind there. So sorry about that. I thought my son was coming in to ask me something, but he wasn't. Anyway, yeah, you can literally see where you want to cut out, or like what part of the paper you want to make the tag with. So they are great for that. But like I said, if you don't, you could just make it out of acetate, or if you've got laminate sheets, you could just laminate them blank and cut them to the size that you prefer your tag sizes at. Okay, what else am I going to be using? Oh, a bit of string and a hole punch. That's it. So I will speed this up a little bit so that it's not like forever watching me. But all I'm going to do is, and I'm going to back that. I mean, I could back 2 of them together if I wanted. I could do that. But with that one, I just done some coffee dyed paper. I like with a coffee dyed paper on the back, or even just blank paper, because it's, if you want to write on it, you know, it's a good colour. I mean, that'd be a good colour as well, wouldn't it, really? But anyway, that's just my personal preference. So let's crack on and do these. Okay, colouring's done, stitching is done. I did have an idea when I was obviously doing the colouring in. Time to think. Where's my glue? Right, so we're going to stick these down. I'm going to do a little bit of stamping on them, just like with some numbers, like, I'll show you in a minute. Oh, maybe dates, numbers, that kind of stuff. And great, this is blocked up. That's what happens, folks, when you forget to put the lid on that and you haven't been in your craft room for 2-3 days. Yeah, it's like, just sometimes you just need to grab hold of the little bit. There we go. Just a little bit dried up glue. Happens to the best of us. Oops. Here we go. I didn't want to, like, because you've got to cut the nib or the nozzle on them, and I didn't want to do it so that it, like, because sometimes I waste a lot of glue, so I've done it really thin, but it's hurting my wrist to squeeze it out. I've actually started getting a lot of pains in my wrists. I think it's like gone, well, obviously in the menopause now, so I know that all these things can start happening, and I am taking supplements and things, and I'm trying to eat foods that are, you know, high, or it that encourages estrogen and all that kind of malarkey. But I actually just think it's repetitive strain. It's probably got nothing else to do with, it's got nothing to do with hormones. Right. Okay, where is that gone? I've made such a mess by making 2 tags, and it's not like they're overcomplicated, is it? So we just punch a hole in there, a little hole. Now, if you notice when I was colouring, I'm not like colouring, it's my son sneezing now. I'm not colouring, like properly colouring, I'm just doing it so that it's, Jesus, can you hear that? It's like a little fit of sneezing. Doing it just like so you can still see some of the white and stuff like that, like within the lines. I don't want it perfect. And I've done the same with that as well. Left like, you know, white bits and stuff. So let's cut some string. Oops. And we'll just tie that in a little bow. You don't have to tie them in bows if you don't want to, but I am. These are just like simple tags, you know, a little bit of colouring. Right, so I've got this stamp set, and I got it from Temu. And I got that one as well, but it's a bit too big for what I want. So I'm just going to look for just, I don't know, just some numbers on this. Like that there. 0292. And that is actually, I need to find my little stamping block. Where is it? There it is. That's actually quite a significant part of a number. That me and my husband relate to, and it's got nothing to do with the years we were born or anything like that. So yeah, just a simple little stamp there. This makes a little bit of difference, doesn't it? So that's that one. What else? I've got pins and needles in my hand. There's this one here. And just another one with numbers. Oh, 1529. Put that one this side. Got a habit of doing everything to the right, and I think that's because I'm obviously right-handed. I think that's why I do it. There's probably some explanation why we do things. Right, so there we go. samples. I'm just doing, obviously just doing them. Put that one there. Yeah, there we go. So hope you like them. Something that you can do. You can also use the freebie. Where is it? And do your own thing with it. You could fussy cut around them as well after colouring them in, or you can just leave them blank as well. So there you go. My little makes with my little freebies. Okay, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. I will put the link to that below in my coffee shop. Go check that out, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.